Hello! We are now here making a ZOE tier list maker for season 13 of League of Legends.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Sam Bacon here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to hit that notifications bell.
Oh my god. I'm here with Mr. Windoges, also
Yeah,
fellow ZOE main, that happens to also go to the same school and on the same team. Somehow.
it's a
Okay.
very large coincidence. Yeah, and we're in the same year too.
Yep. Okay, so Aatrox.
I feel like, he definitely isn't easy, but I feel like because like the Layton is a shorter Layton, he doesn't have that much room to like assault you.
I would put him, but he has a lot of sustain, so I would put him probably like B or A.
Yeah, he can go D shield, and then it like becomes like hella aids.
Yes. So I'll put him A tier. Just because he's really
Yeah.
strong right now. Ari. After the new
Okay.
rework,
After her rework, I feel like she's still like a skill matchup. I guess she's better in teamfights than you, but like that's how she's always been though.
I would say it's really hard for it
Yeah,
to like poke you out unless you get hit by charm. Kali. I say Kali's a really easy matchup.
she's really easy, yeah. If you can space her ult a bit, like it's just over for her.
Anivia.
She's honestly pretty difficult for me. Like I'm
Yeah,
not
she
gonna
does
lie.
feel really hard.
Yeah, like when she restricts her movement with her ults a bit and her wall, I feel like it's really like suffocating.
Lower than Ari, definitely.
Yeah.
Annie. Annie,
I mean,
Annie. Beating up
just a
kids.
little, yeah.
Her
What can she
range is
do?
way too short for Zoe.
Exactly.
Soul.
Really
Beating up
easy.
kids. Until we know what the new rework does, he's pretty easy right now.
Yeah, he doesn't do much. His damage is just like solo right now.
Azir. One of the hardest ones in my opinion.
He's doable, but like he isn't. I
A
feel like
lower
that's like harder matchups. Yeah. I think
that
if you
makes
take
sense.
teleport versus him, he isn't terrible. But like it kind of also feels shitty to run teleport on Zoe. I'm not gonna
Yes.
lie.
Also, I don't go anything but Ignite and Flash, so.
That's
Brand.
respectable. He's pretty easy.
Beating
I
up
mean,
kids, easy.
I think he's harder than Eddie, but like he's easier than Akali if you ask me, because he actually has co potential.
Cassiopeia.
I mean, don't get hit by her Q. That's pretty much
Fire
it.
Q. Okay,
I don't
she's
know.
C. Really easy to dodge with all your movement speed.
Yeah, like she can run you over, but I think it's harder for her
Yeah.
to accomplish.
Cho'Gath.
He has a lot of sustain. It's kind of yucky.
Kind of yucky, but if you never let him farm freely, then he never gets his healing.
Yeah,
Beating up kids, easy. Corky.
he's really easy. I don't know.
Beating
He
up
doesn't
kids,
do shit.
easy, or like. Yeah, it's probably beating
Uh,
up kids,
no,
easy.
but yeah, can't easy. No, if you have Ignite versus him, like he can't do shit in lane. I think. Like he always has to burn
Shoot.
W if he wants to dodge E. That's
Yeah.
how I see it.
Diana. Shit.
If she runs like the the BS tank Diana build, which is it still a thing now? Because
I don't
Sunfire
think
isn't
so.
doesn't cut up anymore.
No, it's not.
Okay, good. She has a lot of damage. Like if she runs Electrocute with like Protobelt and Ignite, she can actually one shot you. Well, it.
She has a
But we'll
lot of
see.
burst, but unless she goes face rush, then once she's in there, she's just in there. Echo. That sounds pretty easy, but
He's
not like
easy.
super easy. If you don't respect his range with E, then he will like one shot you, especially after one item. Like you can't walk up to him.
He's on the same spectrum as Diana.
Yeah,
That's how I see it.
get the first item, then they win the lane. Fizz.
I mean, just go Crown versus him, and then like what can you do? Or even just Ania's for that matter. Like
Yes. Probably like lower end of C. Like he can one shot you, but only if he gets ahead. He's either Neck Dan. Galio. He's not hard because no one
because
knows how to
he's
play him.
yeah. If he face versus like a really good Galio, I think it's actually kind of difficult.
He pushes faster, doesn't care about your poke as much, and he can roam to the side lanes a lot faster with his ultimate.
And he's a lot more useful in team fights. Yeah.
A tier. Gangplank. Probably one of the hardest matchups.
If you go versus a really good game, like I think it's like impossible for you.
He has so much sustain. Garen.
You could
Also,
never bubble him.
you can, but it's like really short. I'd say look lower end of B, just because
Yeah.
you can't ever get a lead against them.
You can't kill him, but like
He can't kill you.
yeah, he can't kill you either. So
Gragas.
I think he's on the same vein as like
Annie.
as Eddie-ish. Yeah.
You can also use your ultimate to stop Gragas' ultimate from knocking you back.
Yeah.
Graves.
It's really easy. His passive does like nothing versus you.
Yeah, and if he tries to push, then you poke him out, and if he ever tries to go in, you just bubble him. Heimerdinger.
He's really annoying.
She's annoying, but he's not hard.
You can never kill him in lane, right? Because of his
Yeah.
turrets. He isn't like he's not like pissed so easily because he neutralizes you.
Yeah.
And that can be frustrating.
Aurelia. Very skill
You.
matchup dependent. I'll put on A tier in between. Ivern.
His autos hurt a lot.
You sure? I'll say it's pretty easy, but he neutralizes you like Heimerdinger.
He definitely outskills you, and his ultimate is super annoying to you.
Jace. I see him a bit, but it's never good. Without his EQ combo, he feels really short range. He can't ever go on you. It's just like, I would say it's like a skill matchup. Because if you ever walk up too close, then he'll just combo you and run away.
Yeah, that's true actually. I mean, just don't let him get at range. That's
Yeah.
pretty much.
Skill matchup. Karma.
She's really annoying.
You really like saying annoying. Well, because they are.
It's really hard for you to land E on her, right? Because like
Yeah.
the shield goes your move speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a B-ish. Low B.
Karthus.
Just Q.
Dodges Q. Big easy. Kassadin. If you don't get a lead on him, then you're gonna get run over. I'll say like high C.
Especially with the new run of ages.
Katarina. Medium D tier. Right behind
Yeah, like
Kali.
is she ever simples onto you? Like a 3-second window?
When she's like level 2 or 2 to like 6 or 7. Kinda easier than Gragas. Because he still has some range. Cho'Gath. Not Cho'Gath. Kog'Maw.
Cho'Gath?
We already did Cho'Gath. Probably easier than Karthus, honestly.
I feel like he's on the same. Really?
At least Karthus has frequency.
That's true.
LeBlanc. I would say probably one of the harder matchups. Like a little bit better than Galio at shutting you down, but worse at roaming. Sweaty LeBlanc tryhards. Lysandra. Pretty easy.
Yeah. It's dependent on her juggler though, because like she normally is picked because of her juggler.
Yeah. Lucian.
Really easy.
Pretty easy, yeah.
He's still squishy. Yeah.
Like, in between Akali and Katarina. Lux.
B. I think she's like a skill matchup.
Yeah. She's pretty
Whoever
much.
lands with skill shots wins.
And Lux's abilities are much easier to land than Zoe. Malphite.
He's really easy.
He's-
Just go crown.
He neutralizes you, but he also wants to build armor, and you deal a lot of magic damage. Malzahar. Har. It's really easy to break your shield.
But then again, he's on the same vein as a Sandra. Like he isn't picked because he's being picked into Zoe. He's being picked because some carry juggler.
Yeah, but Lissandra's way better at doing his job.
That's true.
Mordekaiser. Pretty easy. You can stall out his ultimate with your E.
Mhm.
Morgana. Try like C tier. She can't ever kill you because she doesn't have any damage, but she can stop your bubble in team fights. She never maxes out her E first. It's usually the last ability, so you can just break it really easily. Nico.
She actually is kind of annoying.
She does a lot of damage if she gets her combo on you. She can also block your Q if she gets left, if she knows where your Q is coming from. Nunu. Probably high C. Because he's like he just like pushes the lane and roams. But he's also like really squishy, so you can kill him if he missteps. But he's really good at snowballing the game. Haha.
No pun intended. You're so funny.
Orianna.
I feel like high B, I'm not gonna lie. If
Yeah,
you play...
a good Orianna will poke you out of lane before you can even touch her. But also she's just like a really weak champion right now, which is why she's not higher up. She's pretty good, but not in like solo queue good.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Ornn. He's like up here because you can never kill him, and he stops your sleep. And he has like actual kill pressure on you with his ultimate and jungle ganks. He's a really good setter.
Setter? He plays volleyball.
Yeah. He headbutts the ball to set it.
He also outkills you like by like a lot.
A lot.
Pantheon. He doesn't outlast your sleep.
Very low C. Diana, really
C.
volatile lane. A lot harder than Kassadin, Diana, Echo Fizz. She comes online a lot faster than the rest of these champions. Wins. Easy. You E her vault because she dashes in a straight line towards you. Renekton. He can one-shot you if you're not careful.
Especially if he has that like Prowler's Brook build.
Yeah, Prowler's Rumble.
I think he's really easy.
Yeah.
Like he runs in a straight line.
Rise. A good Rise will mess you up, but there are not many good Rises. Seraphine.
Really easy. She doesn't have to kill you.
I'll
That's
kill
really
you, but
unfortunate.
it's really easy. It's a neutralizing matchup. Probably harder than Heimerdinger.
Singed. The same level was Dudu.
Yes, but better because he's more tanky. Scion, only because the season 13 and tanks are gonna be coming in the mid lane.
He appears a bit late and I'm gonna cry.
Harder than the Renekton.
You need to make plays outside of the mid lane.
Swain, pretty sure it's really easy, but they'll die in this lane. Oh, the infamous Silas matchups. There you go.
Yeah, but actually though, I mean, I think he's like a C.
Yeah, lower C. Unless you get hit by both parts of E at level 1, you're gonna have lane dominance the whole time. Why do people pick Silas into Zoe? The world will never know. Syndra.
If she goes airy, it's really hard.
Yeah, first strike, easy, airy, really hard. But also, she just outscales you really hard at like level 9. Even though even though 9 is like your peak, it's also her peak, and her peak is higher because she got the latest rework. Talia.
Just outrange her.
You outrange her.
Her E doesn't punish you for anything.
Talon. I'd say lower C. Sana.
Go crown.
Go crown. Like all these options. Just like go crown. She has a lot of cheese potential, and she kills your turret really fast if you take a bad base timing or if you roam. Tryndamere. Really piss easy.
If you mess up like once, like if you take like a big misstep, I think that he can kill you. I think he's like a very, very low C.
Yeah.
He does have kill pressure on you.
Twisted Fate. Jake Cleanse. Varus.
Go cleanse.
Go
and then
cleanse.
like he just cries.
C. Low C. Veigar. You can just dodge. Just don't get hit by stun, and if you're in the cage, just dodge his W with your ultimate.
Exactly.
Vel'Koz.
Just dodge skill shots.
Dodge skill shots. Victor. Probably one of the harder matchups.
I think he's one of the harder, below Syndra, I think.
Okay.
Vladimir, he's one of the easiest matchups I've ever had at Zoe.
Yes.
Like he has to choose between like using pool or getting hit by sweep, and like both of them are like such bad options for him.
Xerath.
He's annoying to play versus. Like,
Sword shoes.
I said like a mid to high B. It's also kind of dependent on which bullets you get.
Yone.
I feel like everyone says that his matchup is hard
This
for
is
Zoe.
the controversial pick.
I think he's like so easy, but like objective point of view, probably like a C.
Yeah. Zach. I would say he's really easy unless he gets a lead, because then he just goes tank and he does so much damage because all his damage is based on max health. Zed.
That's like a pure skill matchup. Like, I think he's only hard right now because of the items, but like if you're speaking based off his kit alone, I think he's a skill matchup.
Like low A or like high B?
Maybe like low A. He has outplay potential.
Yeah, but like just hold on to your bubble and then you just like sleep him when he ults. Ziggs.
He just pushes the lane. I mean, he just thought it, but worse.
Zillion.
He does a lot more outside laning phase, but that's about it. Zoe, the hardest matchup actually.
Indeed. She can have her own tier list. There you go. Akshan.
He actually does like a lot of damage early on. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it surprises me. So.
I'd say like a high B tier.
Yeah, he isn't like as hard as Zed, I think.
Vex. I find this matchup really piss easy, but apparently people don't.
I disagree. I think if she uses her E well, I think it's fine. Or I mean, it's a little difficult for Zoe.
Yeah, I see. Like Kiana C. I still think Nunu this age is more of a problem.
That's
now Cassante. He's not on this list.
Cassante is
not a mid laner.
That's okay.
Okay, well that's the tier list.